think Black Christmas is just as scary today as it was 40 years ago. I think it represents some of the best of Canadian horror and definitely one of the best of Bob Clark's movies. It comes in this time between kind of the classier, older Hitchcock movies and the slasher movies of the 1980s. So it's taking pieces of inspiration from other movies and mashing them together. The first thing you really see is the Italian-style giallo point of view killer. So you're seeing half of the movie from the killer's point of view. You always know where he is, and that really ramps up the tension because you know something that the characters that are being preyed upon don't. And that's kind of how the movie gets away with being so scary while still being fairly subtle and classy. You don't see a lot of gore, you don't see a lot of violence, but it just builds tension. I think that it should really be like a point of Canadian pride that Canada invented a lot of the real big conventions of the slasher genre with this movie.
The calls are coming from the house.
That includes kind of a final girl concept, movies set on a holiday where people are murdered. I wouldn't go so far to say that this is a feminist movie. It really has an interesting kind of pointed look at femininity in the 1970s and what it took to be a woman and the kind of struggles you had to face. I think Black Christmas can also appeal to people who don't like horror movies and don't like violent movies. It really shows the kind of widespread effects of violence. You're seeing not just characters that are dumb bimbos being killed. You see people who are being killed, and then you see the people it affects. And I think it makes it a real kind of moving, tragic story more than just some cheap horror movie.
Oh, come on, this is a sorority house, not a convent.